versus
talk with his high school coach Todd Dodge, and he said, I started him as a sophomore, the only sophomore I've ever started at quarterback, because of that unflappability. Does it transfer to the pros? Let's find out.
He has taken 18 NFL snaps, but he's never thrown a pass in the NFL, and that continues here as he handled it. You've got Peyton Manning in the house today as well, so no pressure. Sam Ehlingher rolling out and completing his first NFL pass 2020 when he was at Texas in the Alamo Bowl, and now he's going to try to go back to the air, but he's under pressure, hit as he releases it, and it's incomplete. And they'll go to the air here and drop it off underneath to Antonio Gibson out of the backfield. He can run it, he can catch it, he's very shifty. And for Indianapolis last year, goes to Washington, injures his finger, he's on the IR until week 11. Alongside Heinicke, 3rd and 5. Heinicke flush from the pocket and dragged down. Consecutive start this season, got the team at 3 and 4. Drops it underneath, low throw, but picked off the turf by Gibson, and he had a lot of room to run in Carolina before coming to Washington. Pass a little dangerous behind. He's inactive today with a shoulder, but the decision was made on Monday that regardless of whether there was the shoulder injury or not, they were turning the keys over to Sam Ehlingher. On 3rd and 4. Ehlingher pressure. Drops it off underneath, gets the first down. Michael Pittman Jr. this season before going to the sideline. Now a play action pass. Ehlingher, good strike, and once again, 7 catches for Campbell. He's been in a zone. Here's Taylor breaking free. Pressure here and down.
Feel good. You don't like to see that.
That's that ankle that was injured a couple of weeks ago. A little wobbly, but it's in, and it's empty backfield here for Taylor Heinicke. Making his 2nd start of the season, and there's McLaurin down the sideline. Welcome back to Indianapolis, Terry McLaurin. Play fake, Heinicke. Dumps it off Gibson. He's got the corner, he's got the touchdown. Antonio Gibson to the sideline. Week 11. As Ehlingher completes it to Kylan Granson. Heinicke over the middle, and that ball is caught. Issues in his career. Pressure coming, trying to set up a screen, but the Colts were ready. Tennessee Colts record since then. Heinicke, that ball is batted. So far he has 5 carries, 38 yards, but this time it's going to be Paris Campbell, the wide receiver, coming around the edge and picking up some steam. Showcasing that speed. Now look at this, snapping it to Hines. So
for the Wildcat.
2nd down and 1. Taylor right through the gut. 1st down.
Taylor scares him.
Yeah, Jack Del Rio said we need to stop number 28. Well, they're not stopping it. Now here's Ehlingher. Well, he's not going to make it.
Foul. Face mask. Defense, number 96.
So 2nd and 14. Ehlingher again in trouble, and he's going down. He lost the ball.
Protect the football. He steps up there, didn't put it away. Commanders get a turnover.
You want to be here, they're not going to be adventurous at all. They're just going to go down to a knee. 2nd week in for the injured Carson Wentz, and he'll pitch it out here to Samuel. 3rd run returning from injury this week. Pressure coming, and that ball is batted down. Thomas in motion. They need to get to the 48. They're not going to get there. They're not even going to get back to the 50. E.J. Speed.
Where to go.
We'll see if that play becomes big as the game progresses. Ehlingher taking off. He's got Taylor as a blocker. And now Ehlingher's going to keep blocking on the outside. 2 of them, Sam Ehlingher, and now his tight end in Indianapolis, Kylan Granson. And he's been doing great for the Colts. Would be Foles, but it's Ehlingher, the guy the rest of the way, and he's taking a deep shot here, and he's got Pierce.
We talked about how he's been working on his mechanics. It's one thing to work on your mechanics when you're with your quarterback.
Best play of the season for the Indianapolis Colts. Up the middle, 1st down, and more. Taylor lost it. Another lost fumble for the Colts. Achilles heel for him this season, and it rears its ugly head at a bad time in the 3rd quarter. Heinicke. Colts with pressure. Heinicke wrapped up, and Heinicke taken down at the...
Don't let go.
So now 2nd and 11, getting the screen to Paris Campbell, and Campbell does the rest. Campbell finally, but they're knocking on the door right here. Ehlingher lost it down the sideline over.
That's the way that Hines tracks this one over his shoulder.
Chase Young, we'll see if they can stand tall here. They pop it to Pittman. Pittman lowers the shoulder.
It's up there. We're going to see if this ball, and that's our man Cameron Curl. Boy, that one's close. And it's going to be.
I think he's short based on that look.
Yeah, but that's not. Well, they did rule it short. Okay, it looked like.
Ehlingher hands it off. Taylor is wrapped up in the backfield.
Jamin Davis.
And now McLaughlin to give Indianapolis the lead in the chip. Jamin Davis both with touchdown-saving tackles. And now the offense gets the ball back and throws an interception. It is picked off by Shaq Leonard. Welcome back from the injury. The leader, the captain of this defense in Indianapolis.
Shaq Leonard here take advantage of this just ill-advised throw.
Yeah.
He's under pressure, and he knows that at some point there.
Back on September 10th. 2nd down and 22. Ehlingher down the sideline. Going up with one hand. Campbell couldn't get it, but in comes the marker. So now the ball down at the 6-yard line. Going to hand it to Hines around the corner. And there's Indianapolis' first touchdown of the ball game. And they extend their lead. Inside their own 10. Heinicke back from his goal line and able to complete it. Look at Gibson. Heinicke looking out at Gibson, goes that way on the swing pass, and he beats Leonard to the side. Antonio Gibson, but Ron Rivera says, we like our running back room where it is right now. Pitch and catch to McLaurin, and Ohio State hasn't scored today. Underneath to Gibson, and Gibson is dragged.
There he is in the slot here.
Heinicke needs 6 yards. He's got him. It's Samuel. Samuel on pace for a career high in receptions. Over 40 already this year, and now a one-handed grab and down into the. Was a big off-season focus in getting those feet set. The nice text early in the week. A lot of good advice he's received here ahead of his first start. Now he's going to take off and try to dive.
Drop the flag.
Oh, he's short.
He dropped it.
Yeah, but according to he's short.
The ruling on the field stands as called. The runner was short of the line to gain.
Heinicke instead going to hand it off, but he slips. And this is the ball game.
You don't need to go for it if you make it.
Heinicke has to have it. Escapes, keeps the play alive, and completes it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here he is right there. And it looks like he's just going to get pushed with that leg extended, and just hard to tell. Of course, you don't want to speculate.
Before Washington faces a 2nd down and 6. Down 6 with 1:06 to go. Heinicke from an empty set fires a strike complete across mid. Comes in to replace Tyquan Lewis. Heinicke again gets away from pressure as he's done so often here today. He's got nowhere to go. And down to 40 seconds. Heinicke looking. Heinicke. They keep the play alive again. He flips it downfield, and McLaurin.
You know, they talk about the relationship between Taylor Heinicke and Terry McLaurin. You can see it's kind of that double move. Once he gets that scramble and buys a little bit more time, and most experienced quarterbacks in football gets the ball on the shoulder and just
football. No, it'll be Heinicke. Heinicke, no signal. Yes, they say he's in. It'll be reviewed, but for the moment, I'm out and only 22 seconds left. What is Sam Ehlingher going to do? Over the middle. Oh, it's dropped.
Ehlingher did exactly what he needed to do. Hits Michael Pittman in stride. I mean, in his hands, and maybe he can feel
possible lateral, maybe several.
Well, we saw it with the Packers last week against the Commanders.
Absolutely, but